Hi everyone, welcome to EcoClip. Are you tired of doing repetitive tasks manually? Tracking requests, updating spreadsheets, and keeping records can be time consuming and prone to errors. But what if you could automate it all? In this video, we'll show you how Microsoft Forms, Power Automate, and Excel work together to streamline your processes, saving you time and effort. Let's dive in. First, I use Microsoft Forms to collect data. Whether you need to track inventory, manage approvals, or collect feedback, Forms makes it easy to gather structured information. It allows us to enter responses from any device, ensuring accessibility. Next, I use Power Automate to take the data from Forms and process it automatically. With pre-built connectors, Power Automate can send data to Excel, trigger notifications, or even update databases without any manual work. Finally, the collected data is sent to an Excel sheet for easy organization and analysis. I can apply formulas, create dashboards, and generate reports, all with accurate and up-to-date data. Let us see a real example. Imagine I manage equipment checkouts. Employees fill out a form to request an item. Power Automate logs the request in Excel, and the system automatically tracks returns. No need for manual updates. And just like that, my routine work becomes effortless with Microsoft Forms, Power Automate, and Excel. I can focus on more important tasks while automation takes care of the rest. Sounds amazing, right? With just a little effort, you can pull out accurate and timely data effortlessly now. Let me show you how to set up this one-time task to streamline the routine work. Trust me, it is straightforward and requires very minimal logical thinking. Anyone can do it. Let's get started. Here on the screen, I have got two links. One is for the Microsoft Forms and other is for the Microsoft Power Automate. So let's go to the browser, copy this forms.office.com, paste in the browser. So it will take us to the forms. You can click on new form. So let us name the form as testing request form. Click on quick start with and click the text and name, mention as name. This is required. So the next one is item details. And I'm giving a list of items and adapter and drive, and I will add other in case if there is any specific thing. This also should be required. And adding the third question, here I will mention it as written code. I will tell you about the written code, why we'll use it. We will make it as optional. This is not required. Okay, it is not must while filling the form. Okay, that's it. So let's click on collect responses. We can choose anyone can respond, and that is the link. You can copy the link. Open the browser and paste the copied link. It opens a form. I will type the name as test1. Under item details, I will choose pen drive and then submit the form. It gives me the acknowledgement that form is submitted. Perfect. But my requirement is that the data should get filled in an Excel sheet. And for that, I will have to create an Excel sheet with table. For the same, I will open an Excel sheet. I will mention as name, item code, collect date, return code. A return code is something that the user, when returning the item, he have to use this return code in the form and then submit. So this return code will get auto-generated, and I have to set an instruction in Power Automate for the same, and then return date and status. I will make sure the Excel is converted into table, and in under table design, I give the name as testing purpose only without spaces. Now we are done with the Microsoft Forms, Excel as a table, and now we start with the Power Automation. I copy the link from the notepad and paste it in a new Chrome tab, and it reaches to the Power Automation dashboard. From the Power Automate dashboard, click on Create and select Automated Cloud Flow. Name the flow Testing and choose when a new response is submitted as the trigger. Click Create and you will be taken to the flow editor. In the Form ID field, select the form name Testing Request Form from the available list. Now click on Next Step, search for Get Response Details and select it. In this action, fill in Form ID same as before and select Response ID. Setting up a condition. We need to determine if the return code is empty, as user will not provide a return code while collecting an item. Click Next Step, search for condition and select it. Set the condition If the return code is empty, it is treated as new request, that is form 1. Storing the collected item details in Excel. For new item collection, follow these steps. Under the If True branch, click Next step, search for Add a row into a table and select it. Connect to OneDrive for Business and select Excel file. Testing request tracking, and the table as testing purpose only. Under Advanced Parameters, map the following form fields to the corresponding columns in Excel. Name, name to name, item name to item name, collect date, insert expression to retrieve the current date. Return code, use the RAN function to generate a random return code. Status, set it as issued and save the flow. Testing the flow. Now let's manually test it by submitting a new form. If successful, the data will be stored in the Excel sheet. Automating the return process. If the return code is not empty, it means the user is returning an item. Here is how we automate this process. Under the If False branch, click Next step, search for list rows present in a table and select it. Fill in the required details to retrieve existing records from the testing request tracking sheet. Set up a new condition to match name, item name, return code. This must match the corresponding record in the Excel sheet. Updating the item status as written. If the condition matches, click Next step, search for Update a row and select it. Fill in the details, ensuring that return date is updated with current date, status is changed to returned. Save the flow. Now let's test by submitting a return request with the same name, item name and return code. If successful, the return date and status should update in the Excel sheet. Automation success. Congratulations, our automated system is fully functional now. We can now track item collection with auto-generated codes, validate return requests and update records accordingly. This completes our tutorial on automating item tracking using Microsoft Forms, Power Automate and Excel. And just like that, my routine work becomes effortless with Microsoft Forms, Power Automate and Excel. I can concentrate on more important tasks while automation takes care of the rest. If you found this tutorial is helpful, give me a like, subscribe for more automation tips and comment below with any comments. Thanks for watching.